Raider Nation, cheers to you. Cheers to the Raiders Report. Make sure you subscribe below, youtube.com/Raiders Report. If you want to get on the show, subscribe below, youtube.com/Raiders Report. Raider Nation rumors submitted by my loyal subscribers. Adrian Aparicio, got the name right. Do you think Derek Carr will be willing to take a pay cut? Before I get into that one, here's my rule. No picture, not necessarily sold on that. We'll get to a picture, though, my man, in a little bit. Will Derek Carr take a pay cut? I don't really know how much I agree with this one there, Adrian. So, Carr signed a 5-year, $125 million deal when he originally signed with the Raiders. Now, here's the thing. He was going to have $22.5 million cap hit in 2019. But in 2020, he's only going to have a $5 million dead cap hit if he's cut. Now, you asked me, do I think that Derek Carr should take a pay cut? Here's the thing. No. I don't think Derek Carr should have to take a pay cut because, again, he signed the contract. It's what the Raiders wanted. Now, I will say this. If he doesn't show up to play in 2019, I'm hoping he gets back to maybe 2016 form. When I see only $5 million left in dead cap hit, he could be a potential cut if he doesn't perform for the Raiders. So, do I think he should take a pay cut? No. Because if he doesn't play well this year, he might just take the axe. But I want to know from everybody watching, should Derek Carr take a pay cut? I want you to type Y for yes, type N for no. Let me know what you think. Isaac, is that right? Isaac. Oh, keep drinking, Mitch. Give your boy a shout out next time around. Hashtag Raiders. Well, Isaac, guess what? You didn't have a picture, and I'm going to hook you up with one. So next time, if you want another shout out, how about you get me an actual picture so I don't have to look at this random block with a straight line through it? Yeah, I know it's an I. Isaac, is this you? Let me know. Tell your friends, subscribe, youtube.com/Raiders Report. Abraham Pablo, what's going on, my dude? I think that's apple juice he's drinking. All right, hang on, ready? Not apple juice. It's craft beer from Tavour, TAVOUR.com. Go get your some. Also, go get yourself a picture. This picture, a little bit creepy, but I'm going to hook you up with it anyway. If you think it's just apple juice, sorry, my man. That's Zero Chucky Heads. Tuck Rule. Tuck that. $10 off. Use promo code CHATSPORTS when you go to Tavour. $10 off any craft beers that y'all want. Rare craft beers from around the United States. Joshua, what's going on? You live in Dallas, brother. I do. That's for Chucky Heads. We have to get a beer and talk Raiders. Hashtag Raider Nation. Joshua, this is my invite to you. You want to grab beers anytime, slide in my DMs at MitchellRen365. If anybody from Raider Nation wants to grab beers with me, hit me up on IG or Twitter. If I'm coming through your city, we'll get a few. First few rounds are on your boy. All right, let's get in now to some Raider Nation rumors here. Mr. Fun. I don't really think this one's all that fun. Do you think that the Raiders should trade Gareon Conley? I think two Chucky Heads. Well, I appreciate the reference. Here's the thing. I don't think people are talking about it because Gareon Conley last year was actually really good. Now, 37 tackles, 15 pass breakups, 3 INTs, and he had a touchdown. Okay? But when you look at his entire career, most of his stats came in 2018. And I really liked what I saw from Gareon Conley, especially down the end of the season. And when I look at Conley, he was one of the better cornerbacks in the NFL down the end. And sure, maybe he still hasn't lived up to that 2017 hype, but my hopes are high for Conley going forward. I've seen this one flirted out there a few times in the comment section. Is Gareon Conley a top 10 cornerback in the NFL? And should type 10 for yes or type NY for not yet. Because I think personally, if you're going to type NY, I think he is on at least the right track to being it. But if I have any inclination of what I'm going to see a whole bunch of absolute dimes in the comment section. Shout out to BetDSI for going up Chat Sports with the best promo code on the internet. Promo code, use it. Raiders120. I worked my ass off to get it. You better use it. Raiders120 gets you 120% deposit bonus. Chatsports.com/bet. Put down $50. You'll get $60 for free. If you want a free jersey, hit me up on IG or Twitter at MitchellRens365. Ayo Drew. What up, my man? Thoughts on drafting TJ Hockenson? And I like this one. I think it's interesting because I think this is going to be a rumor that we as Raider fans are going to hear a little bit more. Because one of the top players that the Raiders, I personally think, need to re-sign is Jared Cook. Here's the thing. If they don't want to sign the 32-year-old to potentially, let's say, like $8 to $9 million a year for the next 2 to 3 years, maybe they look in the draft. And wide receivers really haven't had that much success in the first round of the NFL draft. But the tight end group, TJ Hockenson, Noah Fant, I really like these two players. And Iowa is slowly turning in to tight end U. And what did we just see from George Kittle last year? 1,377 yards, most receiving yards ever by a tight end. Yeah, sure, he's a 49er, and I'm sure that you guys hate that I'm talking about him. But this is a different era of NFL, and TJ Hockenson is going to absolutely light up the NFL Combine. Now, I don't know where the Raiders are going to pick him. Oh, wait, I'm going to ask you. Are the Raiders going to draft a tight end in the first round? I want you to type 24 if they'll do it at pick 24. Type 27 if it's at pick 27. Or DD for don't draft. Also, I'm looking for a DD tonight because here at Chat Sports, we're going out having some beers. Victor MR, what's going on, my dude? Fire Tom Cable. Yes, Victor. Yes, Victor. Absolutely. Anybody who agrees with Victor, type Fire Tom Cable because I am all about this. So the rumors coming up, should Tom Cable get fired? Seahawks offensive line coach in 2017. The Raiders allowed 52 sacks in 2018 and only 42 in 2016 and 2017 combined. The Seattle Seahawks had one of the worst offensive lines in the entire NFL. Get rid of Tom Cable. And then they lead the NFL in rushing yards the very next year. Like, I don't know what you guys need to see. And I've seen a few people, Surfer Bob, I'm looking at you, who think that Tom Cable's good. Why? Why do you think he's good? So, I want to know from everybody watching, should the Raiders fire Tom Cable? I want you to type FC for fire Cable or type you're an idiot for no, because maybe I'm an idiot, but I want to see in the comment section FC because guess what? FC, FC, FC. What would you guys buy with $20? This is the question that I asked in the comment section on my last video, but there's a reason. There's a reason I want to know what you guys are going to buy for $20 because here's the thing. I'm going to put the best answers on the show next week, but I have an extra $20 thanks to Yawning. Yawning, my man, I appreciate the $20 super chat that you threw in our live. And if you guys want to super chat me, because guess what? When you super chat me, you have a 4 Chucky Head chance of getting on the show, youtube.com/Raiders Report. Make sure you subscribe because I go live every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Turn on those notifications so you know exactly when I go live. You send me a super chat. Yanni's paying for my drinks tonight. Yanni, shout out to you, my man. All right, Caesar, what you got for me? You definitely don't have a picture. What the hell is that? C. Who the hell is C? Either 20 items from the dollar store or $20 worth of food from the dollar menu at McDonald's. Okay. I guess I'm all about it. I would probably, if we're going to go that route, I'd rather go McDonald's. I bet you I could eat 20 McChickens. Bet me. I also think I can drink 6 beers in 6 minutes. I can prove that one later. But I hooked you up with a picture anyway, my man. I don't know who this is. If it's you, let me know. If you guys don't know why I do the picture thing, I look up whatever your name is. It's what comes up on Google. And if you don't like your picture, tough shit. Change it. Next one's coming in from I'm Up Next. And I'll tell you what, she may be up next. Yeah. $20. Buy condoms and lube. See, here's the thing. I figured you guys would know me well enough to know that I don't use condoms. Paul, what's going on, my man? Actually, I need to borrow $20, please. Paul, how about this? You offered me if I could date your sister if I get you a jersey. So how about this? How about this? I'll give you $20 and I'll date your sister. We got a deal? Let me know. At MetchellRen365. Send her my way. John Hall, what's going on, my dude? I would buy the best 6-pack of IPA for Mitch for his birthday. Well, I already have some IPAs, thanks to Devore, our awesome sponsor. And if you guys like awesome rare craft IPAs, there's one place to get them. It's at Devore, TAVOUR.com. Sign up for free. Sign up is for free, and then you're going to get $10 off when you use promo code CHATSPORTS. If you're drinking beers with me, next 3 seconds, we're going to drink together. Ready? Shout out to you, Raider Nation. Love you. John Hall, hook you up with a picture. Can we get you an actual picture, though, for me, please? Thank you. I better see one next time or else no more shout-outs. No, I'm just kidding. I love you. All right, Isaiah. What's going on, my dude? Let's get back to some Raider Nation rumors. I would pursue A.J. Green, Allen Robinson, or Doug Baldwin via a trade. Out of all these names, I don't think Allen Robinson's going anywhere. He just went to the Bears. Doug Baldwin, if they get rid of Doug Baldwin, the Seahawks, I like Tyler Lockett, but they need some extra help there. The name that I think is interesting is because I've seen rumors around it is A.J. Green. So could the Raiders trade for A.J. Green? It's at least an interesting prospect. Now, I think the Bengals are going to tank. I'm really trying not to burp right now, guys, I promise. And he's going to be 31 years old oh, screw it, at the start of 2019. And if the Bengals really want to tank, maybe they're going to sell their most viable player. Now, he missed some of the last season due to an injury, 77 targets, 694 yards, and 6 touchdowns. But if you watch A.J. Green play, the dude is special. The dude is really, really talented. And just one of those players who, when I watch A.J. Green, I absolutely love what I see on the field. You know what also I love about A.J. Green? The dude doesn't talk. He shuts up and he performs on the field. You know who I can't say the same about that? Mr. Big Chest. So, who's the better wide receiver for the Raiders? Antonio Brown, a.k.a. Mr. Big Chest. What a joke. Or A.J. Green. I want you to type AB for Antonio Brown or type AJ for A.J. Green. And if you guys want to get on the Raiders Report, remember, subscribe below, youtube.com/Raiders Report. Next Raider Nation rumor, Robert, who just wrote a hell of a mouthful. You guys write all this. It makes me read when I drink. It's not good. Yes, I believe in Derek Carr. He's our quarterback. And then the other Raider fans that hate Derek Carr, then they ain't really Raiders fans. Then that's my opinion. But you know what they say. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. Wow, I guess I eat opinions for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I understand the question. I know you guys are split in between this here and there on Derek Carr, but I also put a poll out on our community poll here, and it was 94% of you said that you believe in Derek Carr. So why the hell do every time I put out a mailbag, I get 1,000 questions, trade Derek Carr, do this with Derek Carr, send Derek Carr to Guatemala? I don't understand why that you guys hate Derek Carr and then bitch about all these Derek Carr questions. Like, I don't get it. But I will say this. In 2018, he had a career-high 4,049 yards. Now, sure, the touchdowns, interceptions weren't there. But you and I both know, if you watch the Raiders games, what we saw from week 1 through 4 was a much different quarterback from week 5 to the end of the season. Prove me wrong. And then from a career standpoint, do some of you forget what the other quarterback options were before Derek Carr? Like, Derek Carr has been one of the better quarterbacks for the Raiders. Now, here's the thing. 2019 is a prove-it year for Derek Carr. Because if he doesn't prove it, next year, $5 million dead cap hit, he's gone, in my opinion. If he can't show up and play in 2019, 2020, he's gone. Like, and that's it. And there's interesting rumors now floating around that maybe the Raiders, they're going to surround Derek Carr this year. One of the names flirting out there is Antonio Brown. And if you want to hear more about that rumor, subscribe below, youtube.com/Raiders Report, because I dropped a video a few days ago. So go check that one out. But again, if you can't get it done with some big-name players, it may be time to move on from Derek Carr. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Interact with me on Instagram and Twitter, @MitchellRens365. Make sure you guys subscribe, youtube.com/Raiders Report. It's Thursday. It's the weekend. I'm heading out. Cheers to y'all. Raider Nation, what's going on? Is this the #1 Raiders channel on YouTube? For Chucky Heads, believe it, baby. And if you haven't already, subscribe right here. I'm giving you Chucky Heads news, rumors, Raider Nation rumors. And look at this. I'm making your life easier. Check out my next video. Thanks for watching, and go Raiders.